Truline 1.6a can be personalized using room wrapping or picture frame miter corners. A room wrapping corner connects two surfaces, allowing LEDs to wrap around corners mounted to the back wall of the Truline channel. This short video will demonstrate the 5 easy steps to install the Pure Lighting Truline 1.6a system. Step 1a. Attach the supplied mounting bars and faceplate to the junction box as shown. Measure and mount the power feed junction box to the stud wall at one end of the Truline run. Measure and note the location of the power feed box from wall and floor. Tighten supplied screws to lock in place. Step 1b. Before doing any electrical wiring, always ensure the power is turned off at the breaker panel. Mount the remote power supply in an accessible area nearby, for example, in a closet or inside a cabinet. Reference the wiring diagram included with your installation instructions to connect either a standard switch or, if desired, a compatible dimmer. Route the low-voltage power wires from the remote power supply to the power feed junction box. Step 2a. After drywall is installed, measure and locate the junction box using the measurements taken in previous steps. Cut the drywall around the junction box using a jab saw or other appropriate tool. Using the junction box cutout as a guide, mark out cutting lines on the drywall. Use a jab saw or other tool to cut out a section of drywall. Mark the location of the wall studs before continuing. Step 2b. Splice the included power feed cable to the low voltage power wires. Secure the power connectors into the end cap insert. Place the end cap insert and power connectors into the Truline 1.6a end cap. Step 2c. Attach the assembled end cap to the trapdoor frame and tighten. Mount the trapdoor assembly to the junction box. Insert the Truline 1.6a inside corner assembly. Measure the total length of the drywall opening for each section of the channel to be cut. Mark the channel with the total drywall opening measurement before cutting. Cut the Truline channel at one end of each channel section. Step 3. Connect the cut lengths of channel to the inside corner assembly using the included joiner bars. Mount the assembled channel into the drywall. Connect the assembled channel to the trapdoor frame assembly using joiner bars. Secure the trapdoor frame assembly to the junction box and install the trapdoor. Drill and countersink guide holes at the markings on the drywall. Secure the channel to the wall studs using drywall screws. Measure the total length of the lens opening. Miter cut one end of each lens section to match the corner installation. Restore power to the junction box to test the LED soft strip. Inspect the LED soft strip for any irregularities before continuing. Step 4. Before beginning the plastering process, mask the interior of the channel using contractor's tape. Apply ultra-thin drywall tape to the channel. Do not overlap sections of the drywall tape. Plaster, sand, and paint the installation. Step 5. Remove the contractor's tape from the channel. Use the supplied alcohol pads to remove any residue from the inner channel area. Begin installing the LEDs by removing a small section of the paper backing. Insert the power header into the power connector contained in the end cap. It is important that when installing the soft strip, no tools or hard instruments are used that may cause damage. Only use fingers to install the LED soft strip. Trim any excess LEDs along the dashed cutting lines. It is important to only trim the soft strip at these lines. Carefully tuck the excess strip into the excess soft strip box. Press the lens into the channel, making sure that it is fully seated. Energy-efficient LED Truline 1.6a system is a minimalist design tool that allows for the creation of breathtaking geometry to give your space intelligence, strength, and sophistication blending seamlessly into the drywall. Pure Lighting. Let the drywall be your canvas.